After a scathing report ripped the FBI for its FISA warrant errors, the FISA court picks an Obama-era attorney to oversee reforms. I'm not kidding.
Wow. Critics say that David Kress has defended these FBI practices and even blasted our next guest over the now vindicated memo questioning surveillance of a former Trump campaign advisor.
Well, Congressman Devin Nunes says the FISA court could not have made a worse choice. He joins us right now, live from the Capitol. Congressman, good morning to you.
Great to be with you all this morning. Thank you.
I just got a note from somebody in D.C., works in the same building you do, says the National Security Division that he comes from does part of the actual FISA approval. So if he's going to be one of the people trying to help institute these changes, it sounds like to some this could be a little CYA.
Yeah, I would also say it's more like the fox guarding the hen house. So this is somebody who should be nowhere near this, especially for his public statements that were so defamatory, really, in nature. He was like wishing for House Republicans to be under Mueller's investigation when we released the memo that was clearly pointing out the abuse that, by the way, the court should have already known. So what's inexcusable here is, how did a new judge, so if you were appointed during the Obama era, nothing against, judges, but this is someone who obviously hasn't been on the court for that long. Seems like you would have wanted more of a veteran judge to take the new spot on the FISA court. Then that judge, that new judge that was just replaced the old judge, because I'm sure that old judge left because of the abuse. So this new judge then gets 8 individuals. Remember, there were 8 individuals that this judge could have picked, according to the documents that we've read, and you pick the only one that is very public and very nasty. It's really, to me, it looks like this is the swamp trying to say, we don't care what you say, Congress. We don't care about Republicans. We don't care about the Trump administration. We don't care about the rest of America. We're going to continue to conduct business the same way we've always conducted business. And I will tell you, I said this in a statement the other night, the court must be trying to abolish itself, or they must be trying to dare the Congress to abolish itself. I think these tools are very important to protect Americans from terrorists and others, but not if it's going to mean that the Democratic Party gets to use these tools to attempt to remove presidents and target political operatives when they want to. I'll choose. I'd rather get rid of and abolish this court than be left with that.
Tell the folks at home exactly what his role will be. He'll be overseeing reforms, but what exactly does that mean? Can you give us an example?
Well, we don't really know. We saw a series of reforms that were laid out by the FBI director on Friday, along with the appointment of this individual. Other than that, we really don't know. But look, I think Republicans are going to have to take a hard look at how we're going to move forward and to continue to protect the American homeland, but not with a process like this.
Get rid of them. Don't let it stand. Who put him there? The FISA court put him there, so someone's got to get rid of him. It's not going to work.
We can't get rid of him. Look, you have a new judge that I don't know this new judge. Maybe he's fine. He's an Obama judge that then picks the very worst person, or one of the worst people that you could find in the swamp.
Well, let's see what happens. Devin Nunes joining us from Statuary Hall. Thank you very much, sir.